Hi class 7, welcome back to the maths class. So today we are going to understand three things. First, what are the tree diagrams? Second, what are the coefficients? And thirdly, the like and unlike terms. Okay, so here we are going to start with the tree diagrams. Okay, now when we are talking about the tree, how we understand what a tree looks like? It gradually keeps on spreading its branches, right? So if we are looking at a tree, it keeps on spreading its branches like this, right? So this thing is also going to, when we are starting to understand, we will see that it is going to spread its branches just like a tree. That's why it is called a tree diagram. Okay, so how we are starting it? First of all, in the initial stage or in the base of a tree, there is the expression. Now we have already understand what are the expression in an algebraic expression, right? So here, this is an expression 7xy minus 5, right? So entire this is a expression. We know that. Now from this we are going to do what? We are going to simplify this. Okay. So here from there what we are going to find? We are going to find two terms. When we are simplifying or breaking down an expression, we are going to find what? The terms. So what are the terms out here? We have already known in our previous classes. Here 7xy is one term, another is minus 5 is another term, right? So from there what we are going to further simplify or spread the branches furthermore. So from there what we are going to find? The factors. Okay, so from here first branch is the factor, that is 7. Another factor is x, and the last one is y. So from this term 7xy we are getting three factors. One is 7, one is x, another is y. And from the last one, that is the term was minus 5, from here we are going to get what? We are going to get only one, that is minus 5. So this is how we do the factors, and the entire thing, just this is a simplification, just like a tree gets simplified as it goes up, as it spreads its branches, right? So this is what we call a tree diagram. Okay, so now let's look at the coefficients. Now here, when we are talking about the coefficient, see, I have already taken a term. Okay, so how we are going to understand what a coefficient is? So according to the convention, in a term, how we can say that the factors, those are present in a term are the coefficient of each other. Or other way, we can say again that a factor, or how we can say, or a factor is in a term is the coefficient of the rest of the factors. Okay, now how we are going to explain this thing? Here, see, this is the term we have taken, right? So now here what we can see, there is a 3 which is a numerical, x is a variable or literal, and y is another one. So here coefficients are basically of two types. First one is 3 out here, this is called a numerical, coefficient, and x and y both are called the literal coefficients. Okay. Now, according to the definition, what has been said, a factor in a term. So this is a term, and 3xy all are the factors, right? So here a factor in a term, say 3. So 3 out here is the coefficient of the rest of the factors. Means 3 is the coefficient, we can say that 3 is the coefficient of x and y. Understand? Similarly, what we can say that, say x is the coefficient of 3y. Once again, y is the coefficient of 3x. Understand? So every factor of a term is the coefficient to each other. Okay. Now we are going to understand what are the like and unlike terms. Now talking about the like and unlike terms, the terms which are having the similar or same variables are called the like terms. Okay. While again, the terms having the different variable factors are called the unlike terms. Okay. Now, when we need to take example for them, how we are going to understand what are the like terms? For example, if we are taking some examples, suppose there are the terms in which the variables will be constant. Okay. So, what are the variables? Say x, y. Okay. So, for all the terms, there will be x, y which is constant. The terms can be in a very molded way, but the constant thing will be x, y in those, all of those. So, here say 3xy minus 7xy, 2 by 3xy. See, for all of the three terms, xy is constant. Now, if we are talking about the unlike terms, so the variables will be different. So, for example, in this case, what can it be? Just opposite to the like terms. For example, 3xy, just identical to the previous one I have taken. Again, let's take minus 7a, 4b square. All these are, see, all the variable factors out here in this, the terms, all are different. So, this is how we can understand like terms which are having the similar variable factors, while in case of unlike terms, all the variable factors that are the different ones. Okay, so these are all we are going to talk about today, and we have already discussed. So, in our next class, we are going to do some of the sums which are related to all these three topics. So, see you in the next video. Thank you.